is up, you guys? What is up? All right, welcome back to Traders Lounge weekly recap. So as promised, like last weekly recap, I didn't record my trades, but I recorded my trades this week. I only took 2 trades. So we're gonna go through those right now, and then we are going to evaluate the market for the upcoming week to see what's going on. So, oh man, I gotta change some things. Hold on, you guys. I gotta change some stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys. I took screenshots this time, and I journaled this week. And I journaled screenshots, and I also spreadsheet. But I'm just gonna show you guys my my screenshots. So give me 1 second. Do the desktop. Okay, I think this is it. I think okay. Hopefully this is gonna work. So this is the one that I took on the 18th. And I'll pull this up. Okay. Okay, so I'm screenshotting. All right, so this is the one that I took on the 18th. I think we won this trade. I took this on Monday. Did a live on Monday. So let's see. Okay, so I entered here, as you guys can see. It's kind of hard with this. It's not really a mouse, but okay, magic, right? Not magic, but I entered here. What is this? The 5 minute? Okay. Where would I have entered? I think it's over here. I think I had to be over here. So I must have entered here. Wow, this is terrible. I'll take a screenshot. You know what? I don't think I did this right, but it's all good, you guys. Bear with me. I'm not editing this out. I'm not, because I'm just not. Where did I enter? Like, for those of you who know how I trade, what I wait for is price to be going in the same direction as the stochastic RSI. Or should I say the stochastic RSI to be going in the same direction as price. So we ended up winning this trade. I enter stop losses right here above structure. I enter at the break of the 8 in the retest. Most likely it's over here, and boom, straight to take profit. But I also, there's one other thing about this trade. I wrote it down. With this one, I took profit here in this area right here. The initial goal was for us to ride it down to this structured area, but I saw these wicks happening, so I took my money out. Eventually, price did get to this area later on in the day. But for me, I took my money out because I'm a scalper day trader. And when I see this wick rejection, I'm going to close it personally. And what I've been working on this week is holding my trades because price came back up, retested this trend line, and then it went down to test the structure. Okay, so this is from Friday the 22nd. Sorry, guys. Friday the 22nd. This one also, I don't have the 8 up here. I don't have the stochastic up here, so I apologize in advance. But price broke. What is it? And this is the 1 hour also. This is not even my entry. I'm sorry, guys, not my entry. My time frame. But price broke the 8 EMA, retested, and I got in, going up for a buy up to the structure level. Price was stop loss is below price action right here, but price ended up breaking the 8, retesting, and once it broke, it stopped me out. But price retested the 8, came down, and went to this area right here. So we got stopped out, took an L on that one, but it's all good. So those are the only 2 trades that I took for this week. Give me 1 second so I can Get back to sharing the right screen. I think this is it. Okay, yeah. All right. So now this is GU. So okay. The last trade was GU, the one that we took a L on. It's right here is what I was talking about. Price broke, retested, and we got stopped out. So we head down to the 5-minute. I'll show you guys. So it was right here. Throw the 8 on. This is where I entered. Price broke above, I entered, and I was in it through all this consolidation. And then price just fell through. Price just fell apart. And we got stopped out. I was anticipating like a bounce off of this trend line, but it didn't work. So I was just a loser. Just a losing trade, that's all. You see it previously bounced here, higher high, bounced here. I think this might have been flat. Yeah, about flat. Came back up. And then I was anticipating a bounce here and up to like this area, or at least again to this area, but it just fell through. And looking back at this trade, when I first got stopped out, like later on the day, I was looking at the trade and I realized that I could have quickly taken the retest and got in for the sale. That I like right here, like that I know to do, but once I was doing something in the middle of in this trade, in the middle of watching this trade and keeping you guys updated in the Discord. While this was happening, I was watching it, and when I got stopped out, I was watching it. I was like, oh, okay, I got stopped out because I was doing something else, and I didn't not that I didn't care, just that I didn't really find it in me to take the retest of this trade because I don't know. I was doing something. My mind was occupied with something else, and I was watching the trade to see, okay, am I going to get stopped out, or are we going to head in direction of profit? And we just got stopped out. But as a learning for you guys, once you see that, like how I got stopped out, like that, you have to be quick to catch that retest. Because if you look at it, price broke the trend line. Price broke this trend line, and then the retest, and then it continued down. And I was looking at it, and it's actually, I think it's a 2-to-1. So if I would have entered, say we got in here with commissions, because entries are never perfect. Stop loss right here. It's about a 1, a little like a 1.5 to 1. That's still good. Look, 27 pips. Like, come on, that's still good. And then boom, like I could have made money on this trade if I wanted to, but like I said, I was preoccupied with something else when I got stopped out. Like when I was looking at this, I wasn't in a trading mindset. I was looking at it as if, okay, am I going to get stopped out, or am I taking profit? And then I got stopped out, so I was like, okay, I'm going about my day. Like I'm not trading. So, but it's a good thing to look at. Came down, retested, get in on that retest. It's like right here. Boom. Boom. What is that? 2-to-1. Yeah, if you get on 5 minutes, 2-to-1. And it okay, yeah, because came broke to 8. Okay, it broke. I don't like this. It broke the 8, came back up above the 8. Where's the stochastic RSI? So here we go. Broke the 8, came down. Stochastic is flat. Came back up. Stochastic is peaked out. Good for the retest, and then boom, price just came down. I was paying attention and actually trading, because once I got off the live stream, I was just watching the trade. I wasn't thinking about kind of what is trade defense, I would say, in a way. I don't think that's the right word that I'm using, but we're just gonna make that a like trade defense. So it's like when you're in the trade, you're you're kind of like on offense, and then you want to be on defense. Like, okay, I got stopped out. Now you got to stick with price. Don't just get stopped out and then get into your emotions. You got to say, okay, I got stopped out, but what is price doing while it's stopping me out? Basically, what price was doing, it was breaking the trend line, coming back up for a retest, and then continuing down to this next structure. That's what price was doing. But like I said, I wasn't in the mindset. I wasn't in a trader's defense mindset. I was in defensive mode. I was just watching it. I was speculating. So I was preoccupied with something else. But it's all good. Like I said, lesson learned. I mean, good thing that I'm able to point that out and understand. And I take that with me, and I take that lesson with me into the next trade. I don't take the loss with me. I take the lesson with me into my next trade. So that's GU. I think GJ was from GJ. I traded on Monday, and I don't remember where that's at. It's somewhere along here, but I'm not gonna worry too much about that. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take a look at the market and see what's going on. So I only took 2 trades this week. It's all good. Trade less, profit more. Let's take a look at what we're doing on the daily for GJ. We'll start off with GJ and go over GJ. As you guys know, I love GJ. All right, so we had this really big bull run right here. We'll do the weekly because we're starting a new week as well. Like I said, I only look at the weekly chart when a new week starts. So let's see what's going on here. I want to see, did price retest this? We're retesting this area right now. So this previous week we retested here. That's what it looks like. We're in this zone area. Okay. Look at all this. This looks, I like to see this. I don't know what it is. Like, I love trading. I love charts. Like, it's an art. This is beautiful to me. Like how this is like consistent. Like touches, bounce, touches, bounce, touches, bounce, touches, bounce. Like that's very consistent right here. So we know that if price were to come back down here, the next level that it could potentially go to is right here, like down here in this area. Like this would be all profit. So how many pips this is. Look at that. That is almost 2,000 pips. We'll just be scalping all sales for like the next couple of months. Like just get all sales. But right now, price broke through this area of resistance. And we bounced. Remember, we were here January 2018. And then last week we were seeing it break above. And now we're retesting. So this is looking good. I like this. Went down to the daily. So look at that beautiful retest. Came up, and now we're retesting. See the stochastic. Stochastic is curling down. Go to the 4 hour. I'll probably get rid of this. This line is the resistance from over here. This is a 4 hour. Still coming down. So at this point, we're getting close to this resistance area. So I mean, still sales in a way. The reason why I say in a way is because this could be, because price is not perfect. I mean, we still have like 50 pips until we get down to this level, but price is not perfect. So this could be for price, for the market, this could be a touch here. and then just we can just bounce right here. We don't have to come all the way down here. Price is not obligated to come all the way down to this area. Like I said before, I deleted that gray area. We're basically like retested. So we can go back up from here, or we can continue down. We can break through this resistance area, retest, or just break through and then just break through and go back up. We don't know what price is going to do, but basically price consolidated its way, and now we just broke through. Because take a look here, price wasn't able to break through this area until yesterday. Yesterday morning it broke through, and then it retested. So this was an area of support, broke through. And we'll see how the week goes. I like this. Now, what I was learning before was quarter points. And the price likes to follow quarter points, so we'll put these quarter points on here. So this is an area, 156 flat. Make it a different color. I'm doing red for now. So we'll just do that one because it's bouncing off of this area. It's bounced off this area, 156, like literally right at this. That's crazy. Look at that. The stochastic is curling up. Let's see better with that in the way. Price is curling up. Boom, boom, boom. So we could potentially see price going back up. Like I said, about 50 pips to that resistance area from the higher time frames. But this is looking good. Let's see where the 50 is at. Yeah, below the 50. Okay. Okay. This looks good. I like this. Look at that. That's pretty good. 35 pips from if we break above this 8 and retest. That's 35 pips up until this resistance area. So let's say hypothetically, if we got in right here, stop loss about 40 pips. Wait, hold on, man. This is a 5 minute. This is a 1 hour. I mean, I think oh yeah, that's crazy. Our entry, we're down here. Us scalpers, we're down here. Yeah, 2 to 1, 50 pips, and that's pretty good. I would say stop loss right here for this low. Yeah, we can do it lower. If we want to be really safe, we could do this 20 pips. I mean, it's still good. 2 to 1, 5 to 1. I mean, 50 pips is still good. Just depends on how much you want to risk. Yeah, that's looks good. We'll see how this sets up. Market open Sunday. I like how it's bouncing off this area. It bounced off. Now we're up above 50. All right, so let's take a look at what this is going on. All right, here we go. GBP USD. So I got my quarter points on here. Here we go. You start over again because it's a new week, weekly chart. This head and shoulders pattern. It's coming down now. So we're underneath the 50 on the weekly. Okay, so this was last week. This was this week, actually. Was it this week? This was last week. This was this week. So last week, the last couple weeks, we broke through the 50, came back up, retested. This past week, we tried to retest again, put in a doji, which is a sign of indecision. And looks like it's starting an evening star, which could signify a downtrend. And we're right at the 50. Tried to break above this week and couldn't. All right. Let's go down to the daily. In this downtrend on the daily. Boom, 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 boom. Not like that. Price is making lower highs. This is a daily chart. Yeah, price is making lower highs. Around 4 hours. Not sure. So lower high here, lower high, price comes down, breaks through, comes back up, consolidates, tested this trend line again. Looks like we're heading back down. Stochastic is following the price. So I would say sales. I would be looking for sales unless the price breaks this trend line area. This could be a good trend line too. 4 hour. I'm still not certain about this higher. I'm still not satisfied with my analysis on this higher time frame. This looks good. This is making this putting a lower low. Yeah, I've been looking for sales. Because in this area, this is the key area we want to focus in at. We'll go back to the 4 hour, but because as a scalper, I'm looking at the weekly, I'm looking at the daily for overall direction, but as like my higher time frames where I'm actually like pulling information from my trades, it's going to be the 4 hour. So with the 4 hours, we're bouncing, we're at this 50. We're not really bouncing off of it. Price comes down and it's touching the 50 right now. So what I want to see is, okay, are we going to break and retest this 50? Then I will be looking for scalp it all the way down, which is about a couple hundred pips, about 260 pips. I'd be scalping it down to this zone area. Or are we going to break through this trend line, retest, and then I'd be scalping it to the upside? It's like the swing high, I learned. It's like the swing high, which we will be scalping to this area here. This will be like overall, because like I said, we're starting a new week. So for this week, I want to see, based off of the daily and the 4 hour, what are we going to do? Like, where is price going to open? What's going to happen with price throughout the week? Are we going to break this 50, or are we going to break this trend line? Are we going to consolidate and then shoot up, consolidate, shoot down? So that's what I'm seeing here on GBP USD. Another area here. Isn't like area here for like take profit? So yeah, so from here, if it breaks right down to there, this is 4 hour, remember that. And then from here to here, it's another area, another 40 pips. So we just be scalping it down, all the way down. Not the calendar. Okay. Okay. And then these quarter points here, 137. It's an area. And then if price breaks above, we could potentially go to here, 138.5. This price could come down, touch 137, or price can go up and touch. About 30 pips, not bad, 138.5. Then also I see this here, 136.5, which is another area that I called out. Which is right here in this area, 136.5. So we'll see. That's what I'm looking at this week in the market. So I'll leave these up here. You guys can take down. Especially 138.5, I'm looking at 137 area, 136.5, and also this area right here. Which is about like the 136. I put the box here. So that's what I'm looking at for this week. Hey guys, that concludes the weekly recap. I hope you guys made some money this week. And if not, I hope that you take the lessons from your losses. Only the lessons from your losses. Don't take your losses with you. Take the lessons and just learn from them. Go over your trades, figure out what it is that works, what is not working, and just implement it in your next trade, in your next trading week. So that's what I'm doing these weekly recaps for. It's just to analyze the market with you guys and go over my trades and what I did wrong, what I could do better, because I want to be a better trader. For me, it's not about making money. I want to get the skill set first. I want to be able to execute not flawlessly, but like flawlessly. I want to be able to execute my execution. So this Traders Lounge, you guys, I will catch you guys next week on some live streams. I'll definitely be trading next week, and my birthday is next week. So I'll be trading on my birthday on Wednesday, but I'll catch you guys later.